Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel Jibber Jab Art. Today we are drawing a nose in graphite pencil. So basically we start with a circle, put a line through the circle, then come out to the sides for the nostrils, just tilting it down slightly, then join the bottom of the nose to them wings, and then use them wings curved upwards towards the shaft. Okay, that's the shaft is the two lines coming up straight from the circle either side. Okay, and then use the curve of the bottom of the circle to create the nostrils. So use that, come up and around towards the wings again and on both sides, and that's the nostrils. And then we will just get rid of our construction lines and continue on. Sorry about the lighting, I have to do something about it, but yeah, I'm trying to get it right, but it does get better towards the end. As the drawing gets darker, more shaded, it's better, but yeah, I'll have to trial and error with that. I'm sorry about that, apologies. Okay, just needed using a kneaded eraser there to get rid of the construction lines of the nose. And the mono eraser there as well. So there we have our basic shape of the nose. It's fairly handy if you use the circle method. You know, as I say, just draw a line wherever you want to basically on the circle. Depends whether you want the high nostrils or low nostrils, but generally I would go for the middle. And just the bottom of the nose there I'm lowering, and as you can see I wasn't very happy with the construction that I made. I didn't take my time with this, so I just fiddled about with it a little bit to make it a little better looking. And there we have the color changing again on the awful lighting. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the previous video on drawing the eye. Yeah, so I thought I'd move on to nose and shading of a nose. I will say that the lighting doesn't do much for the actual drawing, you know. I will have to look up on YouTube, or if anybody's got any tips for lighting. It's very hard to light in this room, but as well as that, lighting graphite is more difficult than I presumed when I was making these videos. But yeah, I jumped forward here. I had shaded in up the shaft of the nose there, just to basically, I didn't want any lines, so I'm shading in there, and you know, towards the where the eyes would jut in, you know, the forehead is tilted there, so it'll be away from the light, so it's a little darker there. And we're just shading in the nostrils, making them more prominent, because they would be the darkest place. Just finding the darkest places. Here the light is coming from above, so you know, the bottom of the nose, nostrils of course, would be the darkest area, so we're just darkening in there now. I'm just using a circular motion with the pencil. It's a bit rough looking, but this is just to get the values down for the nose, and then we will be blending, and once it'll look a lot better once it's blended. So I hope you all enjoyed the, as I say, the first video there on drawing the eyes. And if there's anything at all that you'd want me to draw next, or any tips you could give me, yeah, more than welcome to leave a message down below in the comment section. If you could like and subscribe as well, that would be brilliant. As I say, I'm trying to upload at least twice, 3 times a week. I've done 2 in a row now, 2 days in a row, so hopefully I can keep up that, maintain that. I'm not too sure what to try tomorrow, what we'll get involved with, but I'll come up with something. hopefully it's worthwhile and it can help you out, or it can help me out. Like, it's all these videos are practice as well for myself, you know. As I say, I'm not a professional artist, but I love art, and you know, I presume you do too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So yeah, darkening in the areas there around the nose, as it is a ball shape, you know, so the light will affect it in that manner. So the bottom of the ball and the sides away from the light. So I'm using I started off with the construction was with a 2B mechanical pencil. And now I'm shading in there. I have a 6B pencil to get using it lightly, of course. You know, you don't want to put down heavy lines with a 6B, otherwise, you know, you'll never get. You can't go back, you know, especially with a graphite pencil. You know, it'll dig into the paper. So yeah, just lightly creating these circles so that I can blend them. Working to the sides of the nose here now, and yeah, just prior to this darkening of areas, I just went over it lightly with a light lead, just to contrast the paper. So we have the light there on the shaft of the nose. It's a bit much, so I'm bringing it in. You know, the shaft needs to be the light shining on it is too wide. Shading in the top there as well, where the brow comes down. You know, that is at an angle, so it's away from the light, so it will be darker up there. So it's just identifying areas of light and shade, you know. I go in now with a brush, first of all, to try and blend in the pencil marks. There's all sorts, you know, especially when you're doing this method, like with the ball. As I say, you can make wide noses or, you know, short noses, little stubby noses. Depends where you draw the line and how far you come out for the wings of the nostrils. So I'm going in with a small tortillon or stump there now, and really getting into the darker areas to blend them in, rather than have the circles from shading were very obvious, so they need to be blended out. As you can see now, it's coming together now, the drawing itself. I find that when doing the nose, the part where it comes to life for me is the underside of the nose. When you can shade that properly, you know, I really enjoy that. You know, showing the focus from the light side to the dark side of the nose. And it kind of gives it that three-dimensional look, you know, that you're looking for, that we're all looking for, basically. We're all in the third dimension. Are we? I don't know. So going back in now with the kneaded eraser to put in some highlights. On the nostril there, the tips of the nose, the reflected light as well around the bottom of the nose. You know, just it was a little bit too much there in your face, so I just blended it in a tiny bit. But we're coming towards the end now of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And as I say, yeah, leave comments down below. I'll be uploading regularly, and if we could, you know, get one like on this video, that would be amazing. Not just from myself. Okay, so thanks a lot for joining me today, and yeah, hopefully maybe I'll have one up tomorrow. I want to kind of maintain this and really, really get back into my art, and I hope you can come along with us. Okay, thanks a lot. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.